terrible on the upgrade front, just because...
Oh, wow. I'm seeing Fancel way up in army...
but Fancel's behind in workers.
Yeah, that's weird.
This is the danger of opening super economy heavy for Zerg, is you feel like it feels like your economy is set forever. You'll notice Jinro macroing like a champ, keeping his money really low, while Fancel has a ton of extra money. And this means he doesn't feel like he needs... Oh, Greater Spire going up along with Ultralisk.
And I'm noticing Fancel may be going a little heavier on Banelings than he needs to. 52, at an equal count for Marines and Banelings. That's true. But at an equal count for Marines and Banelings, I feel like that's less efficient. And if you're only going up against tanks and Thors, other than that, Banelings...
Jinro might be moving out at just the sort of the best possible time here, just before his opponent becomes truly scary. But this just might be enough ground that tanks can't handle it. He might need some Hellions.
Right.
And, I mean, good Marine spread, and he's pretty close on the whole unit front, but he's a little bit behind on upgrades, and he's not getting more.
Yep. And Fancel's still getting 3 3s now, or at least, no, cracklings.
2 and crack.
Yep.
And he's getting more, better make more Banelings. Responding
to his enemy's drugs with some crack.
Best thing to counter stim? Crack.
Wait. Is that an Ultra... Did he make an Ultra Warren?
He did make an Ultralisk.
And he's upgrading them now.
He's upgrading the Ultralisks. But there's a big drop coming in here for Terran. He could snipe. If I were him, I would go for the Spire. Go for the Greater Spire.
But if he...
or he can just go for a bunch of Overlords, because that's really annoying. And wow! There's a huge battle going on over here, too. Zerg is losing so much stuff. Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, down from like 140 down to 50.
This is something that Jinro is so good at. He's so good at lifting his Marines into his medevacs to protect them. Meanwhile, back in here...
really annoying.
Meanwhile, back in here, Jinro is going for the Spire like I said he would. He's going to stim again, and he brings the Greater Spire down, and then he should... Oh no, it looks like he's just going to sack his Marines and go for the Ultra... no, he just wasn't paying attention. He has... But if you look at this... Now the Zerg's in a really bad situation, because the Zerg...
And he's making 3 Ultralisks.
He's making 3 Ultralisks. The Zerg is in a great situation.
And the Zerg now has 105 Zerglings again! Yay!
Because Zerg Remax is unbelievable.
Oh yeah, that's the nice thing about having 5 bases as Zerg.
But at the same time, Jinro is showing us why he is the best foreigner in the world. I believe this tournament was in China, actually. He is just getting the maximum use out of these Marines. He's also taking his 4th base, which is weird because generally I have my 4th up. Oh, not good Marine versus Zerglings there. Generally,
Cracklings now.
Yeah. Generally, I have my 4th up around the 19-minute mark, so I guess pros just don't expand. Now.
He's building his 4th.
Yeah. Now he's doing. Yeah, he's just like, wow, I actually had my 4th up before him, but I played. So yeah, here we are seeing Jinro just abuse the hell out of this game.
Yes.
He is going for the Ultralisk Cavern, which I would recommend doing, just because right now Jinro isn't afraid of all that much, but he is afraid of his opponent's tech, and therefore he needs to just try to sit here and harass the tech. Would you mind hitting the units tab?
Yes, I was just about to do that.
Jinro is a little bit up on workers. There's a
severely down on attacking units, though.
There's a...
No, not that severely down. Okay, I forgot about the 11.
This is actually just pretty much exactly even. Production, please.
Yes.
This is almost exactly even, but the Zerg is going to have slight upgrade advantage just because all of Zerg's stuff is melee and none of Terran's is.
Except for, of course, and he's building a 2nd Spire, so that is... I assume he's going some sort of...
He's going to try to... Oh, but the Ultralisk Cavern's about to go down. He should stim, and up into the medevac they go. Never mind. Yes, he lost a Marine there versus an Ultralisk Cavern.
Yeah.
So now we are seeing the danger of a really strong Terran player. Because Jinro was really far behind. And now Jinro has a kind of a fun situation that I've actually been in, where everything is disposable. This is the nice thing about being a late game Terran, is because your macro is so slow, you need, in order to keep your money spent and to keep like your production flowing.
Looks like Zerg is moving out somewhere.
Zerg is moving out for a major attack, but we do have a planetary fortress here. Planetary fortresses are hard to kill. At the same time, we do have a lot of Banelings, which just killed a ton of workers. But the Marines are behind the planetary fortress, and the planetary fortress actually survives. Wow.
Yep.
Zerg is still considerably down in supply.
Not 6 supply is not much supply.
No, not considerably, but Zerg should have won that engagement, in my opinion.
Although Zerg does have more workers at this point.
Yes, Zerg has a few more workers. This is a very good game. Zerg has remade his Ultralisk Cavern production. We now see
make more Zerglings.
Terran on Terran could get 3/3 and he also could get mech attack.
So he's just gonna want to dump all those minerals.
Yes, so Terran has hit a point where everything's disposable, and therefore, because the way the Terran macro game works, you need to constantly throw little chunks of your units away. So you need to do things like clear creep or do lots of drops. Not because you need, not like a Zerg does late game, where you need, like you're just trying to kill your enemy by throwing greater food at them, but you need to constantly be throwing away a small amount of food so you can gain a little bit more food. So that's why drops are so great. And the Terran is trying to pressure the 4th. He's doing a great marine spread, and he has his tanks spreading out as well. He's also taking 2 command centers to start an orbital command farm.
And there's a battle going down.
There's a massive battle over here. I don't think the Terran can hold.
Probably not.
Just because there are too many Zerglings.
And now they're mutas to take out that annoying medevac strategy. That effective medevac strategy from another point of view.
At the same time, though, oh, that was a monster baneling. Retreating to the cover of the tanks, and it looks like...
lost tab. Oh, Zerg is severely down that. Well,
Terran's gonna hold. Resources. I'm sorry. Jinro is gonna hold right here. Just because. I mean, and Jinro... So far, Fancel... Hi, my name is Hansel, and I am the best German Zerg in the world. Oh my god, the Jinro is so hard to beat. That was weird. That was weird, like, gay German guy.
Yeah.
Production, please. We now see Terran continuing to get more command centers to start that orbital command farm. Get the upgrade Jinro, please get it. He's also queuing some tanks, just because, as I said, everything's disposable. And the Terran... I just feel like Fancel had a really strong opener, but the Terran seems to be a little bit more comfortable in this position. He's doing a lot of drops, he's just doing a lot of damage, it's kind of hard to pick everything off. And what I would do as the Zerg right here is, I would get some Infestors, because think about it, Infestors shut down drops so well. And this killing of this expansion might be significant. If I were Jinro, I'd be focusing down the hatchery, or no, he's going to jump up into the medevac to get down on the low ground and be super, super annoying. Meanwhile, there's a drop going on over here that's going to get eaten up by some stuff. And Jinro, oh wow, Jinro is actually down.
Yeah, I think the reason Jinro's so, as you say, comfortable in this position is, believe it or not, in this position he is more mobile than Zerg, because he can drop.
I mean, Zerg can, but Zerg isn't. That was what we call wasting Marines, but it was cost efficient, because it also wasted Banelings.
Yep.
And so, this is like a really even game. Jinro is producing his +3 armor upgrade, and at that point, I would actually, I don't know who I'd put at the advantage. 3 Marines versus 1,000,000 billion Mutalisks is surprisingly even. But then again, Marines... Jinro is doing something that's really fun when we get to see a pro do this. Meanwhile, there's another drop going on over here. That, this is just awesome micro. And if I had the... drop micro is one of the few things I'm actually good at, micro-wise. I can do drop micro and I can do blink micro, and that's about it.
And there's more of the throwing away small chunks of units.
Yeah, exactly. Keeping the medevacs...
I mean, because Zerg can't just, like, let them sit there.
Yeah, because see, the reason everyone felt that Marines were so good is because Marines are pretty cost-efficient, and you can make them quickly. And what this means is, in a drop situation, Marines, you can throw 8 of them away without that much trouble, but those 8 can do so much damage. And so it feels like the Zerg, I can't be everywhere, damn it. And these 8 guys with a medevac can do so much. What am I supposed to do? Jinro doing something really fun here. This is actually pretty popular for the pros. Is if you get late game enough, you just cut the map in half with a planetary fortress.
But ultras are pretty hardy unit, and they dispose of that ultra.
But at the same time, you have these 2 tanks on the high ground, which one of them has 7 kills, the other has 10. But it actually looks like I think the Zerg's about to win just because he has too many ultralisks. I mean, Jinro's a good player, and he can pull this out. But I just don't know if he has enough to counter the ultralisks. He would need some marauders in this situation.
Although Fancel is severely down in production, or in units.
Or not severely down.
Okay, important.
But does Jinro have enough tanks? Production, please. I don't know. He does have these 2 tanks, which are both pretty good. And he is continuing to do this drop harass. Meanwhile, the Zerg is just trying to funnel into the center and kill Jinro.
Right.
Just straight kill him. Which, I don't know if I like this in Zerg. Zerg is feeling like pretty uncomfortable. And admittedly, he does have good killing units. Ultralisks are killing.
And now he's trying to eat away at the unit production structures.
And it looks like Fancel may be able to win here.
Yeah.
Jinro's just too spread out.
Right.
I mean, Jinro does...
And with Jinro, the only thing Jinro has that is making him equal to Zerg is the ability to produce units, and now that's being... If he can get those Ultralisks up and destroy some of those barracks, that'll be lost to him.
I mean, already he's lost his natural, and these Ultralisks just have so much armor and so much health.
At 3/3 upgrades and plus their own special upgrades.
That tank did so much damage. Jinro is still continuing to pressure, and Jinro still does have, like, the one thing that can win him this game, and that is a planetary fortress at the gold. And so we're noticing Fancel may have actually overcommitted. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I mean, this is so close. I mean, it's insane. I mean, Jinro is punishing a lot, but at the same time, the Zerg is just
Fancel is eating away at unit production.
Yeah, the Zerg is raping Jinro's main, and so...
Oh, Zerg is out of minerals, though. Zerg isn't mining anymore.
Oh my god, is this an epic game.
At 39...
Look, oh my... This is it for the Zerg, and if... Yes, Jinro's production is severely, like, reduced.
Yeah.
But the Zerg doesn't have anything left. He's long-range mining just to try to get an expansion up. Wow, is this close. This is crazy close. This is like... This is high schoolers at a dance close, people. God, I'm exhausted.
And Terran is still able to build out more unit-producing structures, even
Listen, Tom,
yeah.
Don't talk to me about Terran has the advantage in unit production late game.
I didn't say he did. I said now he's building more to make up for the loss that he had.
We are seeing the last mining base Zerg has.
And I guess Zerg is just trying to go enough Zerglings to kill stuff.
This is where drops become so dangerous, because think about what Terran can do. Zerg doesn't have the resources to remake anything, but Terran does, because Terran went with the slightly more efficient army. Zerg didn't have supply efficiency. If you guys saw Happy versus Sock, I made a big point of this, of like late game you want supply efficiency, not mineral efficiency, which means you want big expensive units. And Zerg didn't do that until the end. And Fancel GG's.
Yep.
That was an awesome game.
There you have it.
Tom, I know you were rooting for the Zerg, but you have to admit that was pretty sweet.
Terran just mercilessly beating down that poor Zerg.
Come on, they're both really good players.
God rest his soul. That is something I say with a heavy heart.
And dose of sarcasm. Now, what we saw there was Jinro. Jinro won because he macroed, I think, just a touch better. The Zerg went too much.
Despite having 3 bases at the 5-minute mark, I don't know.
No, macro isn't just economy, because the Zerg economized like a baller. My God,
and then he lost it all eventually.
Yeah, see, Jinro.
That's a problem I run into. Like once I'm like, yeah, I have more units than them. I can make more units. And wait, hold on, I don't have any minerals left.
Yeah, Jinro went. I'm going to go with the most overall efficient army I can. Well, Zerg went, I'm going to throw supply at him.
Yes,
and he didn't switch.
I did that too.
He didn't switch to... and if you're going to throw supply at him, that's fine, but you have to go with roaches, or something a little bit less map control-y.
Fancel says GG, Liquid Juju says G.
Game.
It was a game.
4 out of 5 doctors agree it was a pill. So Jinro managed, through slightly superior micro of a better unit composition, and just more efficient use of his resources, Jinro managed that and really, if Jinro hadn't been as good of a dropper as he was, he would have lost the game 15 times over, because he got so much positional advantage over the melee Zerg army.
True.
And that's what's dangerous about going this game. So thanks for watching, guys.
Yep.
I'm Admiral Newkirk, and he's an Acreon.
Yep.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Yep.